Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Welcome to episode 60 in the book of Romans. Thank you for being with me. So, in the year 2000, a TV show came out called Survivor. And it has survived and continues to this day, 43 seasons later, where a group of people get together and compete with each other. And the seal of that show has the word survivor in the middle of it. And then surrounding that word are the words that characterize what outsized characteristics would be noted in a successful survivor contestant. And they are, you know them, OUTWIT, OUTPLAY, and OUTLAST. So they surround this seal. So picture this seal, this semicircular seal with survivor in the middle, and then OUTWIT, OUTPLAY, and OUTLAST surrounding it. So today, in the book of Romans, chapter 12, starting at verse 9, we're going to make an analogy about survivor Christian. So that's our seal, is survivor Christian. And we're going to find out the characteristics of a survivor Christian, a successful survivor Christian, because Paul tells us. And so read with me. This is Romans chapter 12, verse 9. Think about the seal as we do this. Let love be genuine. Abhor what is evil. Hold fast to what is good. Love one another with brotherly affection. Outdo one another. That's what got me thinking about this. In showing honor. Outdo one another in showing honor. Do not be slothful in zeal. Be fervent in spirit. Serve the Lord. Rejoice in hope. Be patient in tribulation. Be constant in prayer. Contribute to the needs of the saints and seek to show hospitality. Bless those who persecute you. Bless and do not curse them. So just picture with me the survivor Christian seal. And it says we're supposed to outdo one another in honor. So that got me started about it. That's from verse 10, which is to out-honor one another. So being an out-honoring person is going to help us be a good survivor Christian contestant. Next, to out-zeal, to be zealous in energy and in service specifically here. So to outserve, so out-honor one another, outserve one another. Then it says to be fervent in spirit, or the Greek word is to boil over, to outspirit. Verse 12 talks about being constant in prayer, to outpray, being above average fervent prayer. And the other one is to be patient in tribulation. So to out-tribulate, to outlast in tribulation. Others is to contribute to the needs of saint, that is to outgive. And then to hold fast to goodness, or to outhold goodness, hold fast, to outhold goodness. And then love like a brother, to outlove one another. And rejoice in hope, that is to out-hope. So to out-honor, out-serve, out-spirit, out-pray, out-tribulate, outgive, outhold goodness, out-love, and to out-hope. So when I hear that list and I see this survivor Christian seal in my mind with a tribute to the TV show Survivor, on one hand, I feel just a little bit overwhelmed. It's like, oh my goodness, I can't do that. I'll never make it. I'll fail. I'm going to get voted off the Christian island. And in a sense, that's true if you don't read the rest of Romans. So Romans starts, first 7 chapters basically, is who you were not. So you're not righteous before God. You're not a law fulfiller. You're not going to make it. And then it turns and it says, well, who are you? You're chosen. You're grafted in. You are you are full of his mercy. You are full of his adoption. You are dead to sin. You are alive to God. You are full of grace. In other words, your feet are in the butter tub of grace. Like, oh yeah, I was like that. Now I'm like this. And then yesterday, specifically, we talked about functioning in the body and gifting in the body. And we talked about the equipping for the specific challenges of a specific church, of a specific marriage, of a specific one another. And individually, we are members of one another. We're a team. So back to the survivor thing. So you get this motley crew of people together, and you think, well, this guy's, physically strong, which is always the thing that you think about that you need in Survivor. But then they'll have a specific challenge, which will require, let's say, balance. And then you'll find this person who just has this uncanny ability to balance. They're gifted in balancing in the particular challenge. Or maybe it's map reading, and someone can just figure out, or someone has this a verbal puzzle. Or maybe somebody that's good in math that externally you would never think that this person would be a successful team member on the TV show Survivor, and they turn out to be the kind of like the star of the day. So similarly, we have this Christian walk to do, and we are individually members of one another. We are part of the greatest organization, the greatest tribe in all of human history. And God has given us specific gifts and talents, if you will, and endurance maybe, or patience, or praying, and these are characteristics that are displayed. If you go around your fellowship, you're going to find somebody who outhopes, or outspirits, or outzeals, or outprays, or outcontributes, outgives, endures tribulation. So in conclusion today, I am encouraged. Remember, you, Survivor Christian candidate, you are built for this challenge, and specifically, you are gifted for the specific challenges that you are going to face. So you might be the person who has to outhope today. You might be the person who outdoes in honor, or outserves, or outdoes in zealousness, or outspirits. You might be the person who has to outpray or endure tribulation. You might be the person who has to outgive today. You might be the person who has to outhold in goodness, or maybe it's to outlove or to hold on to hope. Whatever it is, you are Survivor Christian today.